Hi there folks, my name's NovaWing24 and welcome to the NovaWrap, your one-stop location for all your simulation news from the gaming world from the week that was. Alrighty, so we're going to jump straight into it with some releases. So for the Scenery Fiends, for those looking for a new airport to fly in and out of, the great guys over at 29 Palms Studio have released a new airport. They've released Magdeburg COCHSTEDT, or Echo Delta Bravo Charlie airport from Germany. So this is a neat little airfield. It's a fairly small one, mostly for GA sort of aircraft. It does take some of your bigger turboprops as well. Primarily there, as I said, for a GA, and they've got some absolutely amazing work's been done there from the 29 Palms guys. Really nice working of the full airports with all your photo reel scenery that's been put in through, not just for the airport but also for the surrounding area. You can operate all your fun stuff out of there as well. So if you're looking for something new to fly out of in Germany, this is going to be something for you to consider getting. Alrighty, in other release news, so we're looking at, we'll move on to the world of FSX Steam Edition at the moment. So in FSX Steam Edition, we've had two new releases this week. So we've had the release, or the re-releases, I suppose, onto Steam Edition of Just Flight's BF109 famous German fighter. So it's made its way onto Steam Edition. It makes a great companion if you've picked up already or considered picking up the Just Flight Spitfire, which is also on FSX Steam Edition as well. This is a great little fighter, looking pretty cool, and I'm excited. I've just laid my hands on a copy of it as well, so look out for a review of that coming out very soon. The other release for FSX Steam Edition this week is the Republic RC3 Seabee. So this is from KC Flight Shop. Now, this particular aircraft has a very personal place in my heart. This one, I'm glad to see. Yeah, I've had it. It's great to see in FSX. Great to see it on FSX Steam Edition. I must admit, the reason it's got a special place in my heart is that this was originally going to be the first non-Microsoft DLC released for Microsoft Flight. But sadly, that never happened, and let's just not go there because I've got a whole heap of personal opinions about that. But anyway, it's great to see it gracing simulated skies anyway, and in FSX, and it's a really great opportunity for you to grab and pick this up for FSX Steam Edition. Alrighty, in other releases this week, so we've also had a couple of new titles as well. Well, this first one is Call to Arms. Now, this isn't so much it's been in beta, sort of closed beta for quite a while now, but it's hit Steam as an early access game now. Now, this is by the same team that does the Digital Mindsoft that brought us the Men of War series of sort of close, third-person close combat sort of simulation. Call to Arms, though, is an interesting one because it does it tries to redefine a few things and tries to merge genres as well. It's not only can you do the whole, third-person shooter sort of style, take command of a unit, but you can also do the whole top-down RTS style as well, which is probably, to be honest, is more where I'd be playing it from anyway. And they've taken a lot of time, and in the Men of War tradition, they've gone very much realistic when it comes to modeling and performance specs and things like that. So it should be very interesting with this, their first venture into the modern combat era. So one to keep an eye on. The other release sort of for simulation in the Steam area is Bomb, or Who Let the Dog Fight. Now, this looks whacked. Straight up, it does. It looks completely whacked. But if you're a long-time sort of simming type gamer such as myself, you probably remember a little title called Crimson Skies. Now, for anyone who remembers Crimson Skies, you're going to want to seriously look at this. Straight up, from the outset, this is not a realistic simulator. It is just purely about dogfighting, blowing stuff up, and primarily it's more arcadey than simulation, but does still have, simulation elements to it. But primarily it's about having fun. So if you're looking for a title to have fun with, have a bit of different, and you enjoy the whole steampunk-esque sort of way of doing things, this is definitely going to be something cool for you to pick up. I am looking forward to picking this one up myself. I think it's going to be pretty damn awesome. So there you go. All right, now that rounds up the releases for the week. Now we've got to move on to the announcements. So this coming up. So well, I suppose it is a release per se, isn't it? Really, it's just not a simming release directly. So Windows 10 has arrived. Windows 10 has landed. So it's moved out of the release candidate phase and it is going out to full release to the general public. Now the FSX custodians of Dovetail Games have actually released a formal couple of statements regarding that, letting us know that FSX Steam Edition is Windows 10 compatible. It is fully compatible with Windows 10. But they've put a very interesting caveat on that, and to be fair, it is a fair enough caveat as well. Is the fact that the Steam edition of FSX and all the add-ons that Dovetail have officially provided to us through the Steam client, they are all Windows 10 compatible. However, they do not guarantee the compatibility of anything else. So anything that we pick up from other developers or anybody who's not directly in saying that they fully support FSX Steam Edition can't be guaranteed. So just something to bear in mind. Look, talking to members of the community, it's been a pretty seamless transition. Several members have sort of said that they've had no problem or very minimal problems with the migration once they've gone to Windows 10 with their flight simulator, which is good to know. So I'm very interested in P3. Lockheed Martin still haven't made an announcement yet about its compatibility. And I'd be very interested to hear from them very, very soon as well. So, which we'll keep an eye on for that. All right, in other announcements as well, the guys over at Iris Flight Simulation, so the wonderful guys there have announced, given us quite a few teasers, surprise teasers of the latest upcoming release. The Jabiru J170D will be coming out. This will be coming out for Lockheed Martin's Prepared 3D and for FSX Steam Edition. Now, it's been hinted that it will be. It was announced on the 30th of July, and it's going to be apparently out just within days. So we look forward to seeing that gracing our simulation skies. For anyone who might remember, I picked up and reviewed quite a while ago the J160, which is its smaller brother, and I absolutely love it. It is still one of my favourite little runabouts to do some sort of low and slow flying in, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what the J170 is going to be like. So that's something to look out for you if you are interested in that kind of stuff as well. And speaking of the Jabiru J160, it has been confirmed that will be coming to FSX Steam Edition through the Steam client very, very shortly, along with Greenland Newark Airport will also be coming out for FSX Steam Edition in the near future. Alright, now the other one that's coming up this week, not necessarily directly simulation related, of course, is GamesCon. So GamesCon, the world famous convention for all the game designers from around the world, is happening in Cologne this week coming. So there's always a lot of exciting announcements come out of that. So we'll be looking forward and eagerly awaiting to see what comes out through this conference this year. And there will be a few of sort of the simulator stalwarts will be in attendance. So it'll be interesting to see what the future of entertainment will be coming out of Gamescom this year. Alright folks, well that wraps up the NovaWrap for this week. Thanks very much for watching. Don't forget, as always, to like and subscribe. To like the video and subscribe to the channel if you are enjoying this series and want to see more on the channel. And if you do want to catch up with me and all the things that I'm up to between videos, don't forget you can always find me on Facebook and on Twitter. Just search NovaWing24. Alright folks, thanks very much for tuning in. Take care, safe skies to all, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.